Welcome to my channel, Artist Fire Writer. I'm Rochelle Ann here, and after like 2 weeks' time, you're joining with me to the Breath of Life series. I'm going to speak to you about uh, an enemy. Who is an enemy? Um, People consider so many things, or people who tries to harm you in certain way, uh, who come against you as an enemy. During this time, we might consider the coronavirus as an invisible enemy. Then there are people who consider to have spiritual enemies. As a Christian, I believe that there are spiritual beings who try to, harm us and make us go astray. And then there are also you can be your own enemy also by getting involved in certain addictions because you're harming your own self. Then people consider uh, a person who spread lies and rumors and gossip about you as an enemy. And then there are people who think about media and the press as an enemy because they write about certain articles that you may not agree with. Uh, so I'm going to speak to you about a man who is surrounded by enemies, and what he did to how he faced it. So according to the book of Psalms chapter 3 verses 1 to 8, I have so many enemies, Lord, so many who turn against me. They talk about me and say, God will not help him. But you, O Lord, are always my shield from danger. You give me victory and restore my courage. I call to the Lord for help, and from his sacred hill he answers me. I lie down and sleep, and all night long the Lord protects me. I am not afraid of the thousands of enemies who surround me on every side. Come, Lord, save me, my God. You punish all my enemies and leave them powerless to harm me. Victory comes from the Lord. May he bless his people. This psalm is written by King David, and he now who is King David? King David was actually a shepherd boy from Bethlehem, and he was attending the father's sheep when a prophet came and anointed him as the second king for the to rule Israel. Um, then he defeated the giant named Goliath in First Samuel chapter 17. It's kind of a favorite Bible story of mine. And then he became successful warrior and married the king's daughter in First Samuel chapter 18, verses 21, I think. And then he became best buddies with the King Saul's son, Prince Jonathan. And then the first king of Israel, was so jealous of him, jealous of David, that he sought to kill King David. And after some time, after the death of King Saul, um, David became the ruler of both Israel and Judah. It's in the second Samuel chapter 5 verse onwards. And then in he learns that in 2 Samuel chapter 15, verses 13 onwards, that he learns that his own son is trying to overthrow him from the rulership. And I think as a parent, he probably would have been brokenhearted by it, and so he has to uh, first save his own life, and he was running away. And so he didn't have anybody else to talk to. I think he had so many loyal people, but he mostly he confided in God about, and he brought his complaints to God. Sometimes you think people can't understand you, they can't see you, and doesn't know what you're going through. And then um, one thing with all those things, what David knew was that he knew some certain facts about God, and he knew that God is his shield. He saw that God is his protector. And then he realized that God is his glory. Um, he says Jehovah Kabodi. I think it means my glory. And David, King David saw God as his promoter. He saw that in spite of whatever the sin he may have done in his life, God is there to listen to him and hear him, and he's going to um, answer his prayers. So you also can be assured that whatever the sin you may think that you're having, or whatever the wrong you may have done in your life, as soon as you call unto God, he's faithful to answer you, and he's faithful to protect you. Um, Sometimes when you are in pressure or stress or something like that, you find it very difficult to sleep, and you will be like overthinking things, and it would be really uncomfortable, and you might find it very difficult to face the next day without a good sleep. So if you put your problems and the stress or the pressure that you are going through into God's hand, then you can sleep well, knowing that God is in control and he's going to help you out. um, and the King David, his trust was in God, and he knew that God will save him, God will help him. And not only that, he thought that as a king, as a ruler, he wanted what is best for his own people. So because it was his responsibility, so to do his responsibility well, he need to be healthy first. So knowing that the matter is in God's hands, you can rest well and be energized, and because God knows what is best for you and for other people as well in your life. In the book of Proverbs chapter 3 verses 24 says, when you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. So because God is in your life, and he's your father, he's your protector, and you know that your promotion or the achievements whatever you have is from God, then you can rest well knowing that he is in control and he is your everything. First give God the glory and commit yourself to him, and then whatever the problem that you may be facing, give it to God by telling him, then he will answer you back. So I hope this was helpful, um, um, and this became a blessing to you. um, my advice is, if you have some problem, instead of going to other people, you can talk to other people, but you can speak to God, who can actually do something about it. So have a blessed day. God bless you. Take care. Bye.